Hey, everyone. Happy Friday to you all. Festive Friday. I'm Jess, and we are going to be doing some mini painting today. I'm super stoked to try this out. I have not done mini painting on stream before, so this is a whole new realm for me. I'm not a pro by any means. I just love the artistic nature that you can have behind painting minis. So I'm going to do that today. So hello to all of you in the chat. Hello to Gus and anyone else that's lurking while working or making dinner or whatever your Friday plans are. I'm glad you are here joining me today. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a chiller stream. Let me get some audio musica going on here and see how you all like it. Something I'm trying today. See how it comes out over the interwebs here. Yeah, just kind of want it to be a little bit of nice kind of background noise for us while we're painting and stuff. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet over my voice. I don't want it to be overpowering. I just kind of want it to be kind of nice background. So anyway, how are you all doing? How has your week been going? The sun is finally making its presence up here in Oregon, so I am super glad to be enjoying some outside time, to be going outside and yeah, basically sitting out in my yard. And Gamer Kitty Soma and I have been just soaking up the sunshine right now. Yeah, today we have her upstairs with a window view because having little mini bits around and paint and things didn't seem to be a good formula for her to kind of jump up on the table. So just wanted to make sure she's happy. So we've got her upstairs with a window view and propped open so she can still enjoy the sunlight. So how are you all feeling on this Friday? Do you have any weekend plans? I am hoping to get away to the coast for a few days, so that's going to be really nice. We're going to be spending some time socially distant with some family for Easter. But yeah, it's going to be pretty nice, and hopefully the weather will hold out. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. But okie doke, I know you all are here to see my process of me painting things, so let's get down to that table view, shall we? And show you what I'm going to be painting today. All right, so today I am going to be painting one of the miniatures from Aftermath. It is a game from Jerry Hawthorne. He did Mice and Mystics. He did Stuffed Fables. So it is a game where you are mice and you are going to be going on adventures and trying to figure out the world around you because an apocalyptic disaster happened and all of the humans have been wiped out and all that remains is dust. So you, as these creatures, are trying to figure out what in the world is going on. So today I'm going to be painting one of the main characters you can be. Her name is Whisper. You can see on the right side of your screen that she's got an X-Acto knife as her weapon, which is pretty cool. And she's got some feathers on her back as kind of like her cape in a way that's pinned with a safety pin. So I'm going to start painting her and see what it looks like as I go along. I got kind of inspired from Book of Nerds on his stream. He often does mini paintings and it seems to go pretty well. Just kind of like a chill, relaxing stream. So I thought, you know, for Fridays, doing something a little different, you know, board game adjacent, if you will. So I'm going to start doing some different things on Fridays, and I hope you all enjoy it. So again, I am not a pro by any means. I've got some paints here that I've done other painting projects with. I have primed the mini. I was told to wash and prime it, so I did make sure to do that before starting today. So what I'm gonna do is when I paint miniatures, I like to do things a little bit true to the actual like character art with a little flair. So as you can see, Whisper, her outfit is very, very gray. She's got a lot of gray, she's got a lot of brown. However, the box itself is blue. And I've got the box here that y'all can see. So she's got a lot of gray, she's got a lot of brown, but her character box itself is blue. So I'm gonna try to incorporate some blue into it. So I've mixed a little bit of gray and a little bit of blue, and I'm going to paint her robes in this kind of bluish gray color and kind of see what that looks like, because I don't want her to be all one color. I want her to kind of have, you know, just some character, right? So we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, and like I said, I am not a pro by any means, so please don't at me for any critiques or anything. I am just doing this for the sheer enjoyment of making my board game that much more special. I really enjoy games with bits in them, and so having bits that you can actually customize by painting them is really, really cool. All right, the other thing I'm gonna try to do, friends, is I'm gonna try to not be out of frame too many times here. So yeah, but this is turning out a little more blue, which I'm okay with. It's going to give her a uniqueness, and I'm saying her because it actually gives Whisper female pronouns in the rule book, so I am using this as her. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna see how that. Yeah, I kind of like how this color scheme is going for her. Thinking this is gonna be pretty cool. She's got kind of like a belt across her in brown, but I'm going to wait to paint that until this area here is dry. So this might actually take me a few streams to do, which I think will be fun to kind of incorporate all of that in there. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions for me. This is kind of like a good time to like listen to Jess just kind of banter while she paints. So yeah, I like this color. It's kind of it is more along the lines of like a bluish hue than the gray. So yeah. The other cool thing too is that on the box artwork, Whisper actually has these really beautiful blue eyes. So I think adding some blue to her overall outfit is going to be kind of nice to tie in everything. with her. So yeah. I've only played a couple games of Aftermath. It is a campaign sort of game, so you're playing through an entire like story scenario, and where your characters kind of make decisions go through a book. So like in Stuffed Fables, you turn to a certain page in the book and it gives you rules about what to do. So I like that aspect of following along in an adventure. So the storybook is the actual game book itself. So that's pretty cool. All right, making sure I'm back in the frame. Sorry, friends. Let's see what I'm doing here. And yes, I know there are people out there that have nice little stands for their minis so they can paint them, so they don't have to like hold them and worry about keeping a steady hand. But like I said, these minis are just for myself and for my husband when we're playing these games. And really, I don't plan on selling the minis, you know, outside of the game. So, although I don't know if I would even sell these because they're just so cool. One of the first games we ever bought when we got into this hobby, like 5 years ago, was Mice and Mystics, another Jerry Hawthorne game. That has a bunch of minis, and I was just a big fan of wanting to paint them. And I did. My husband and I like tag teamed painting them, and it seemed to be like such a cool time of just connection to a game outside of playing it. So yeah, that was a lot of fun, and we still have the game to this day. Even though we finished the campaign, we still have it. So how is the background tunes? I just subscribed to Chill Hop, so let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, if you can hear it all right. I want you all to not have to sit in silence while I'm doing my thing over here. So one thing I do know on her outfit is she has like her feet exposed, so I don't want to paint down too far, so I can get her feet painted as well. All right, Michelle says it seems a little out of focus on the mini. Yeah, I'm trying to use my webcam, Michelle, so maybe I might be holding it up too high. That's probably the issue. Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback. Seems like all the focus is on the page. Could always manual focus if you can. Yes, that is true. Let me see. See if I can get down just... You can see the plates very clearly. That's awesome. That's probably not helpful for me because I'm not painting plates. All right, let's see what I can do here. If I get some little bit. Oh, that's going in the opposite direction. Yeah, this webcam is only zooming in. Ah, the focus. Gotcha. That's what you originally said. I apologize. That's what you originally were saying. Let's see. If I hold, so if I hold it here. Now that's totally out of focus. Perhaps. Let's try. There we go, Michelle. Is that any better? I'm wondering if it's because of the white balance too. There's a lot of white behind it. I do appreciate though, it helps me know for future time too to like keep that in mind. So yeah. Okay, it's still blurry. All right. Yeah, I debated about using digital camera. To do that for next. I might decide to do that next time. So to get better focus on this here. So okay, I think. All right. Oh, and she's got this little area back here. Right. Let's see if I can do back here. And then funny enough, on the feathers themselves are also in gray. So she's just got a lot of gray going on. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Book of Nerds. How are you today? 3 months. What? Oh, man. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. You're gonna need to give me some pointers here, because I I'm not doing such a pro job as you, Book of Nerds, so you're gonna have to teach me your ways, master. All right, so I think for right now, she's looking pretty good with her bluish gray outfit. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna give her some time to dry, but I'll head over to the back here. She's got some feathers. Now, you can't really see on the box itself what the feathers are color-wise, except they look a little bit dark. So I am hoping to do a little bit of a darker gray that's going to be contrasting to her fur color. So I've basically just did a standard mix of black and white. That's how you make gray, friends. Black and white. And then you add in whatever color you want to make it darker or lighter. So in this case, I did a little more black than white. So we'll see. We shall see. And then she's also got this X-Acto knife, which again is gray. Love this detail. Oh yes, so these minis, I also agree with you, Book of Nerds. The details are great, and so I want to try to paint just enough so you can see. You can still see the delineation. Like, you know, these feathers, you can still see the, I don't know what you call it, the little separation marks to determine the feather quills, or I don't know what you call them. What are little pieces of feather called? I don't know. Anyway, wanting to paint them enough so you can see that detail is still present. Because you know, sometimes you can get just a big old glob of paint somewhere, and it just ruins all that detail. You know, and this is coming from me, from all the experience I've had of painting miniatures. Not really. Not really. Does anyone in the chat enjoy painting miniatures? Or do you leave those dollars and cents to pay somebody to paint them for you? Or do you just not mind having unpainted minis? Curious to hear people's thoughts. Sometimes I feel like it's more fun when you get unpainted minis. And then sometimes you're like, well, you know what? That would actually be cool if these were painted, and you know, throw in the extra money. Booganer says, I've got more time and patience than money, so paint them myself. Yeah, I agree. I'm totally on the mindset of using art as a form of like stress relief and relaxation. So that's where I actually find enjoyment in doing things like this. So yeah. And I know you're probably all like looking at the screen and going, man, it looks like she's painting the same color. That's because I am, friends. This is gray. I'm painting this all gray. Gotta make sure I leave some room for her tail. And I gotta paint the fronts as well. I do like some of the customized minis though that get painted. And they're like so detailed. It's just insane. Insane on what they can do. But I also know that they can cost quite a pretty penny. Quite a pretty penny. I'm sorry, folks. I keep moving these around. I will get better. I will get better. Just bear with me. I appreciate you all just hanging out, though. Appreciate you all just hanging out. Oh, see, I got too much on my brush there. This big old glob. So did anyone have any good meals today? Someone was talking about making Mexican food. I was watching the For Chits and Giggles stream, and their roommate was making fajitas. And I was like, oh, that sounds really, really good. So did anybody have some good meals today? Any good meals that they want to share? Food talk is always appropriate here on this channel. Come on now. Sorry, I was saying that to myself, not to y'all in the chat. So I've got this lighter gray that I was thinking of using for her fur, but I'm not sure if I wanted to do that or not. Not sure. She has, I mean, it's kind of a medium gray, I would say. It's probably a medium gray. I would say would be her. Oh, sorry. I keep doing this. I keep doing this. Booganer says, had breakfast sandwiches from a local burger place. They were okay. Huh. are they known for their breakfast sandwiches, or was it just kind of like a let's try this item off their menu? Because I know some places that are like, we're a burger joint, but we also sell tacos. And sometimes when you don't buy off the like items that they're actually known for, they're not as good, if that makes sense. So I've heard of places that are like, what is it? My parents have a place nearby their house, which is like Asian food and donuts. So they're like a donut shop in the morning, and then they are Asian food. Usually go there for burgers. Yeah, see? So I'm not sure if that's, so, well, I'm sorry that they were just okay. I recently tried the spicy nuggets from McDonald's. I'm a big chicken nugget fan. I like chicken nuggets pretty much from any fast food place. So I thought, oh, they have spicy chicken nuggets. Wonder how they are. So tried them, and I was disappointed, to be honest. They were not that great. They were not that great. So I like spicy nuggets from other places. So yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment for me. Okay, sorry, I'm stay on camera. Yes, I made it. Work meeting took longer than expected. That's all right, Herbs. Good to see you on here, dude. You held up to your word on social media, so kudos to you. How's it going? We're just talking about food endeavors. Have you had any good food lately? Any good meals? Yeah, and I was sharing about the spicy nuggets from McDonald's that I was not a fan of. So, all right, now this kind of cluster area up here, I feel like needs to be in a darker tone, but let me just go over. Let's see, so far, friends, here's what we got. We've got her. Oh yeah, popping those emotes in. So we've got her kind of blue. That seems very blue here. Is it closer? Maybe I can change the reminds you of Mr. Splinter. Oh, it does. Oh wait, Herb says, I made a very good teriyaki bowl dinner 2 nights ago from leftover barbecue chicken and meat. Nice! I love when you can do that. When you can do that with, there we go. Let's give us a little bit of brightness here. Now you can kind of see a little bit contrasty. Or was that worse? Probably shouldn't have done this on the fly. I'm learning, friends. I'm learning. This is so not what I would normally stream, but I wanted to paint these today, so. All right, so we've got her. Let's do the blade on her. Or maybe we should do her fur. Now let's do the X-Acto knife, because I've got this nice little lighter gray here. turn that back. Sorry. I'm like messing with the thing as I'm streaming, but that's okay because you know what? This is a Festive Friday stream and I could do what I want to. Let's bring that back. Let's bring that back. All right, I know it's out of focus. I'm putting her down for just a second. Bringing her down for just a second. I'm not sure about this color for both things. Yeah, everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's paint this X-Acto knife blade. Oh, that's very, very light. That is very light. Okay. Yes, all the emotes in the chat. I didn't tell y'all, but I fixed Moobot, so now it shouldn't go crazy if you're dropping a bunch of emotes in the chat. So get those emotes going. Get those pizza dinosaurs going. All right. Chill Hop and Painting is my current piece. Aw, thanks, Michelle. Oh, but work is definitely pushing your buttons. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please let us know if there's anything we can do. Sending virtual hugs and good vibes with consent your way. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you're using Chill Hop so you're not muted, you'll need to post their image on your panel. There should be instructions they provided to make sure there is no strike. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Is that something I need to do on my stream, Michelle, right now? Because I literally just signed up this morning and I'm using their playlist from the Chill Hop website. All of there is sample free, so maybe I need to update that in the Streamlabs. More steps, okay. Yeah, I will make sure to do that. Because I'm not sure exactly what to do. Oh, if you don't want your VOD to be muted. I see. Okay. I see. All right, Herbs. Have a good work lurk. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some more research on that then, Michelle. Thank you for that. Okay, so I've got this X-Acto knife blade. It's a little bit lighter than I want it to be. So I'm gonna see if I can do just a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right, I think I like that. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, thank you. Because I don't want to get muted. Now, I'm going to need to... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some... straight up. I think I'm going to have her be this kind of gray color. Yes, I will definitely do that after I'm done. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle, you like have all the answers. I appreciate it. Are you a mod on my stream? I don't think you are. If you're interested in being a mod, I would love to add you as a mod. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Sweet. All right, let me do this. Do, 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 do. Boom. There you are. Thank you, Michelle. All right. Surprisingly enough, friends, this gray is different than the grays I am using. It is actually... Oh. Careful, friends. Michelle is now granted. She has the power. She's got the power. Yeah. Oh, good gravy. I love it. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to post pictures. Beware. Yep. Bots and trolls, beware. Get out my face. All right. I'm gonna have to post on here what this looks like. Yep. Get them chicken emotes in there. Get those hen emotes in here. Oh, I love it. Okay. So I have a question for people that are doing mini painting. How long? Yeah, trolls be flipping out. Oh, that just made me giggle. All right. Sorry, what was my question? My question was, how long have you all thought about, if you are painting, how long do you usually dedicate to painting a mini? Because I feel like I can be pretty fast, but I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or not. So I'm just curious if you all are like, no, I have to spend at least 4 hours on painting a mini. And I guess it probably all just depends on the size of the mini too, right? Whoa. Whoa. Whisper, you're getting a little A little excited here. 4 hours usually. Wow, I don't paint minis, but I just do creative stuff until I'm hungry. That is a good measurement. That is a totally good measurement, Michelle. Four hours, okay. This is definitely not gonna be quality. Well, but Book of Nerds, you probably go over and like repaint stuff though. Right? You do like multiple coats on things. Depends on the mini, especially since I paint in batches mainly for the baddies. Oh, okay. I get hungry every 3 or 4 hours, so it's the same. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, do you do multiple coats then when you're painting? Or is it just kind of like a one and done kind of deal? For heroes, maybe about 2 hours per mini, though I have never timed myself. Okay. Good feedback. Good feedback, friends. Ooh, some of these little areas are hard to get into. Okay. Gotta save some room for her nose. I'm gonna paint her inner ears probably the same color as her feet. Colors are looking great, Jess. Oh, thanks, Herbs. Thanks. Thanks. There was someone was mentioning doing a mini stream collaboration painting stream. And I think it would be fun to do. I would be terrible at it, but I would love the conversation and the camaraderie of doing it. So if anyone would like to do that, that might be fun to do in the future time. Okay. I keep doing that. I apologize. I apologize. I keep doing that. All right. She's got this cool little earring too. Did I get everything? Oh, it's always difficult. Always the little corners and things are always the hardest to get. All right, now I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint the handle of the X-Acto knife. I think I'm gonna paint it the same color as her fur because there's not that much fur. That's visible. Yeah, all of these minis, each of the characters has their own kind of like weaponry. So Whisper here has an X-Acto knife as her weapon of choice. Oh, and I missed a little part. You could see, I missed a little part of the feather. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Have to go back and do that. Ah, I see. I see. So did anyone here buy any Easter candy? Or are you gonna do any Easter egg decorating? I did not this year. I will probably wait till the candy is on sale on Monday and just get a bunch of discounted sales candy. That's what I like to do. Same thing for like Valentine's Day. My husband and I usually don't buy each other like giant presents for Valentine's Day. We usually just get discounted candy and celebrate in our own way with discounted candy. So there you go. Doing a drive-by. Hi. What's that you're working on? Hi for chits and giggles. This is Whisper from Aftermath. You can see her mini to the right of your screen there. It's one of the characters from Aftermath. There's a lot of gray going on, but I'm trying to add some extra color on her so she can kind of pop a little bit. Great idea. Discounted candy for the win. I will be on the lookout for anything peanut butter and chocolate related. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, I'm not a Peeps fan. I'm not a Cadbury egg fan. Quinn's Compendulum is now following. Hello, Quinn's. I learned how to pronounce your name from another stream, so welcome. Forchit says, oh nice, I was almost asked by the designer of that game to buy a copy to bring to Spiel. Wow. Oh, thank you. I think because they forgot the shipment. Oh, interesting. So yeah, this is Whisper from Aftermath. She's one of the characters on there. And yeah, so you can see what she looks like on the right-hand side of your screen there. There's a lot of brown and gray. Can kind of So this is kind of like, she's got mostly gray here. You know, her fur is also gray. She's got some brown with her belt and area. And she's got an X-Acto knife as a weapon. But I'm trying to add some flair. So what I ended up doing is, you can kind of see as I'm like poking and messing around with it. So what I ended up doing is I did some of her, let's see, where is a good spot? Okay. So her outfit I kind of gave a bluish gray tone to. And then her fur is another type of gray. And then on the back here, I'll rotate it, bloop, is a little bit of a darker gray for her feathers. So yeah, the reason I added more blue to her gray is because her character box has blue on it. So I wanted to kind of make it indicative, and then I'll probably color her base that blue color as well. But right now I'm trying to get the X-Acto knife color. So, yay, everybody chatting in chat. I love it. I love it. All right. And so apologies for y'all just joining me. I am not a professional mini painter by any means. So please don't critique me on my painting style. I tend to just paint as I feel like color needs to go places. So yeah, this is not a professional job. I am painting this just for the sheer enjoyment of having painted minis in my game. Yeah. So anyways, that's that. It looks like I need to get some more. Ah, that's what I needed to do. For chits, I think you were asking Quins how they are. Or you're asking me, I'm not sure. You didn't tag anybody, so I don't know who you're asking. Alright, let's put some more feather. Put some more feather color there. Beautiful. And then, friends, I'm gonna have to dig into my my box of colors here so I can get some brown and gray going on. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Just gonna do this part here. So it's like, here's the blade. Bam. Bam. There we go. Awesome. All right. So now I think what I'm going to do, or maybe I should do her eyes. Yeah, let's do her eyes, friends. And then I can get down to doing all the other fun stuff. So I've got this really cool blue color. I've got this really cool blue, which I think would be awesome to, I don't want to show the label. So I showed the barcode. Really cool blue color for her eyes, to kind of make them also pop and add to things too. Hey everybody that's just joining, I'm Jess. This is Festive Fridays. I'm just painting a mini from Aftermath. Thank you all for hanging out and lurking. Lurking while you're working or making dinner. Feel free to say hi in the chat. You might see some familiar names. Yeah. Thanks to you all for joining me on this Friday. Some of y'all have the day off too, which is cool. Get yourself a little 3-day weekend All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Let's see, let me give you some pretty blue eyes, Whisper. There we go. Now we can see you. There we are, friends. What does the Where Soma preemption does? When you redeem those channel points, Michelle, I leave where I'm sitting and I go find Gamer Kitty Soma and bring her on the stream. So if you would like me to do that, I can definitely do that for you. That's what those points do. All right, so I got her. I fear for the mini. Yeah, well, I will hold her. I will keep her contained, and then I will put her back. So she will not be on the table. I will just bring her around. But look how pretty her eyes are now. She's got some pretty blue eyes. Look at that. Oh, look at how beautiful. Oh. Ready for some serotonin. All right. Gamer Kitty Soma has been redeemed. Here I go, friends. Be right back. All right, friends, here she is. Oh, this is such a great stream to work and lurk in. Good. Hi, Som. And say hi to everybody. She's nice and cuddly right now. She was taking a nap. And she's just all content right now. So she's purring like nobody's business. She has really no fascination to look at what's on the game table right now. So she's like, sure, it's fine. Yes, there we go. There's the Soma emote. Book of Nerds has it. So, yeah, she was enjoying a lot of sunshine today. A lot of sunshine and things. Gotta head off as usual. It's pretty late, but thanks for the stream, Jess. You're welcome. For chits and giggles. Have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. And you want to say goodbye? Want to say goodbye? Say goodbye? Say goodbye. Have a good weekend. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Yeah. Albeit briefly, that is true. I always love the drive-by hi. Always love the drive-by hi. All right. Oh, you want to get, yes. They are lovely until they like to destroy your things. So you just have to keep them in mind. Oh, you gonna give mommy a kiss? You can give mommy a kiss? Yeah. You're a good girl. You and Joe both have cute black cats. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. You're gonna say goodbye. We have to say goodbye. Because mom's got to get back to painting, okay? I'll go put you away. But there you go. Channel points have been redeemed from Michelle. There they go. Yep. There they go. She's like totally content with me just hanging out. But it's not gonna work for Mom if she's trying to paint. Yeah. And as soon as you figure out what actually is on the table, Soma, you will want to play. She actually did hide one of the aftermath pieces. I had a few that I was getting ready to prime, and the next morning one of them is gone. So one of our character pieces is somewhere in the house, and I don't know where. But all right, let's get back to the painting. I'm gonna go put you back into your nap spot, okay? Okay, good girl. We'll be back. Yes, Michelle. She is very cuddly. It did take some training, and she's also an older cat too. So she's 12. So yeah, my dream cat would let me pick her up whenever. Yes. There are some times when she does not want me to pick her up. And there are other times where she's like, yeah, I will totally cuddle with you, Mom. I'll totally just be here for you. All of that stuff. So, but it did take some time, lots of time and lots of patience, mostly on her end than on mine. Okay, so now I'm on to the paws and her tail, which you can see is kind of like a pinkish brown color. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna grab my paints over here. This is gonna be interesting, friends, because I want it to be somewhat unique, you know, like I was saying before, somewhat unique in terms of the colors, but I also want it to be distinctive so you know that this is a tail or this is, you know, a paw and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to make it too orangey, and I don't want to make it too pink. So I've got a few options here that I could probably, let's start with those. Okay. Let's start with these. All right. So I've got this kind of like tan, this kind of very tan color, and then I've got this peach. And I'm thinking I could probably mix those a little bit together. See what I can get out of it. Yeah, and I also have a little bit of red too if I wanted to make it more pink, but let's hold off on that for just a second. Oh yeah, this is kind of like a caramel mocha, I would say. Caramel mocha. let's do that. Let's do that. And let us do Wanna Be Kiwi now following. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going today? I am just painting a mini from Aftermath. It's a game from Jerry Hawthorne. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see what this looks like if I mix these two together. Gotta run, y'all. Have a great painting day. Thanks, Book of Nerds. Enjoy your evening, dude. And thank you so much for the follow, or for the subscription, I should say. 3-month subscriber. I appreciate you so much. Just stopping by from Justin's stream. Oh, what was he doing? What was he doing on his stream? I know he's fairly new to like streaming stuff, so. Oh my goodness, speaking of Justin, hello Jaybird. Doing an unboxing. Oh cool, what were you unboxing, Justin? What were you unboxing today? Yes, everybody say hello. Everybody say hello in the chat. We're all friends here. Ooh, I think I like this color. Maybe a little more. Yes, there we go. There we go, friends. I think I've got it. I think I've got it here. Hello, Tail Wagging Games. Princess Bride and Funko Universe Back to the Future. Oh, cool. I love the Princess Bride. I have not played that game. That's the adventure game, right? The storybook game of Princess Bride. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah. So I'm doing, this is Whisper, one of the characters from Aftermath. She's got a lot of gray on her, but I did do some blue on her outfit to kind of give her a distinction. And right now I'm gonna go paint her paws and her tail. And do that this way. So I am by no means a professional, so I appreciate the critiques and criticisms of my painting job to be under wraps. Because I know I'm not going to do very well. This is just merely for my own enjoyment. And it adds an extra element to my gaming experience, so. So, let's see. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we've got her paws. I have to make sure to not get too much paint on these because I have to make sure that you can actually see her paws. It's not just one big blob. There we go. And this back here, she's kind of behind. She's holding onto her X-Acto knife. You're more a pro of a mini painter than me. I've never done it before, although hope to try someday. Well, you know, Tail, I would have to say, just try it. If you've got some paint and some patience, just do it. Have fun with it. And if you're nervous too, that's another thing I learned. If you're nervous about doing it, you can always just randomly buy just toys from other things and just paint them and even see if you even like it. You know? I want to paint my Aftermath minis too. Yes. I found out there are so many minis though. So this is the first one. So this is going to be the first of many. I don't think I'm going to stream all of them. I might just stream the actual like characters. Just doing the characters themselves on stream, because all the minions and things that you get in the game, although maybe, I don't know, it really depends. It really depends. So yeah, it really depends. Have to get better at not moving the mini out of frame. Oh, Panda After Dark. Yes, those streams are always fun. I love it. Amanda Panda is amazing. I appreciate her so much. She does such wonderful things in our community. And I'm glad to know her. Glad to know her. Okay. How am I gonna get your thumb here? She's rebranded them to be less lewd. Okay. Currently painting the monster from my friend's Blood Rage game. Wow. That's really cool. That your friend allowed, like, gave you permission to do that. That's awesome. Those have some cool minis in them as well. All right, let's do her feet now. I think what I have to do too is kind of go over this as well and do some like last minute little details with some, you know, darker colors. You really wanted them painted and it didn't want to do that themselves. Oh, wow. Tom Posh. Hi, Tom Posh. This is a mini from Aftermath. It's a game by Jerry Hawthorne. This is Whisper, and you can see what she looks like on the right-hand side of your screen there. She's a mouse with an X-Acto knife as a weapon. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? And Legends is here. You own Aftermath and you need to play it. Yes, you do, Legends. So far, I've only played a couple games of it, so I'm still in kind of the beginning scenario, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. So, let's see. Got Anachrony, Lord of the Rings Journey in Middle-earth, and Tidal Blades, all of which I need to paint, but I'm also worried I might mess them up. Well, you know, Tom, it never hurts to try. And who says you would mess them up? I think it'd just be your own worst enemy, huh? But I was also mentioning earlier, if you're like nervous about it, you can always just buy some like cheapo plastic toys and practice painting on that and kind of go from there. This, I mean, it looks okay, but like I said, I'm not a pro by any means. So, yeah. I say go for it, Tom. I believe you can do it. And if you're anything like me, I mean, I'm holding this mini. I don't have a stand. I don't have fancy paints or brushes or anything like that. I mean, these brushes that I'm using are multi-purpose. I've used them for actual painting on canvas. I've used them for painting on wood. So, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Legend says, of Lord of the Rings and Tidal Blades, just finished the campaign. Wow. And Legends, you've gotten a lot of games recently too. Have you bought anything from when the things that you've purchased, I should say? Have you gotten to play any of the new things that you've purchased, Legends? Because I know you have gotten quite a cool game haul recently. Sorry, I need to keep this in the frame. Apologies. I'm such a pro here, folks. Such a pro streamer. Such a pro. The only thing I always find difficult is underneath the legs when you see things behind in the back, like the back of her tail here. This is gonna be quite the feat. I feel like I'm just gonna splot some paint on there and call it good. Going to play Cat Lady, Herbaceous Sprouts, and Tiny Epic Pirates tonight for date night. Oh my goodness! That's awesome. All learning games, pray for me. I'm the one that teaches. Aw, you'll be fine, Michelle. You'll be fine. Legends played The Batman Who Laughs Rising and The Thief's Fortune. Bought 3 games last weekend and played 2. Cool. Those sound like awesome games, Legends. Michelle, I think you'll be fine. As long as you have some good food to accompany with it. Are you getting any tasty food for date night? Usually with my husband and I, when we do date night, it's always like, where do we want to get takeout from? Sometimes we like to cook together for date night, but we normally cook together for not date night, so it's always special when we can just get some takeout. We have a hankering for Chipotle today. Hey, that's all right. Chipotle, there's nothing wrong with Chipotle in my opinion. Nothing wrong. Okay. Oh, and I should paint the beak. Oh, I gotta do her nose. Gotta do her nose and the inside of her ears. Ah, again, I'm sorry. I will make sure to be on camera. Okay. Thief's Fortune I bought, opened copy, which $15. Wow, I was surprised how fun the drafting and combos for it were. I have not heard of that one, but that's cool that you got it on a sale. Heading off for the night, dinner time, have a wonderful evening. Thanks, Kiwi, thank you. Yes, have a good dinner. Michelle says, I've been meaning to ask, I saw you in an IntelliGame US stream. Do you know Josh? Yes, I do. Josh is a wonderful human being. And funny enough, I met him because he's in my area. We live in the same area. I met him when I was doing radio, and I interviewed him on a show that I co-hosted called A Radio Geekly, and we talked about geeky things like video games and board games and comics and stuff like that. So it was right around the time when he was just starting out on Twitch and things. Intelligame was only been around for a couple years at that time. And so I got to interview him and talk about his company and going to conventions and things like that. So yeah, he's a super cool dude. Super cool dude. I try to catch his streams, but he has such a large following that sometimes I get intimidated talking on his channel. I know that sounds silly because I have my own Twitch stream, you know, but sometimes I'm like, hi, okay, Josh, hi. So yeah, there's so many people in the Portland area you want to meet. Yes. But anyway, yeah, Josh is a wonderful person. And he's really cool about making video game content and reviews and things like that. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm off camera again. It's so difficult with the ears here. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you did radio, but I thought your voice is really cool the first time I was here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I used to do radio. I was actually, before I did anything board game related, I was in audio engineering. So I worked at a radio station for a long time. And while I was in college getting my degree, I did a lot of college radio and would be like recording bands and things like that. So I have a lot of experience of being in studios. And I've also learned, I've become quite an audiophile in that way. So things that like sound quality and making sure things are sounding good and are enjoyable for people's like listening pleasure is really high on my list. So yeah. So I like totally respect all the feedback that I get about sound issues or anything here on the stream, because I really want you all to have a pleasurable listening experience. The only downside about that is I can no longer go to live shows anymore because I'm such a critic when it comes to audio that if anything sounds off to me, then I won't enjoy it. It could be like my favorite band playing, but if the sound person is just not doing their job, I can't have a good time, which is silly, but it's just me. Legend says, I used to hang out with a radio DJ here in Hawaii. One 4th of July pre-COVID, the DJ let me in their booth to see the fireworks. That's cool, Legends. Yeah. Time to take over your favorite band's AV. Yeah. The problem with that, audio issues always bother me. I used to run soundboard for church services. Yes. So that's another thing I did too, Justin. I also did sound at my church. All the churches that I've been at too. And I think they kind of just like jumped on board when they found out that I was an audio engineer, that they're like, oh my gosh, you actually know what you're doing, instead of just a humble volunteer that wants to point and click on buttons and things, push buttons and whatnot. But yeah, so going back to what you were saying, Michelle, like time to do AV for bands, it's hard in, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I will. It's hard being a female in the audio industry if you are not a musician. It is very difficult to make your place known. So one of the reasons actually why I left a lot of audio engineering is because of that fact that I had to prove time and time again that I was worthy to even be in the room. So that just got exhausting. And I even had coworkers and peers tell people like, Jessie knows what she's doing. She does a lot better than I do. And yet it was still it still just got pushed under the rug. So that was hard. I feel like lots of industries gatekeep when that needs to change. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I've had, I've done, audio things for a long time. And so having that be appreciated hasn't always worked out. I mean, at church, of course, they're always super nice people, but I also think around the same time too, it's like, well, you know what you're doing, so we better be nice to you kind of thing. And I'm not doing it as a complaint. It's just the way of it, the way of the world, So yeah, I've met a lot of cool folks in the industry, in the audio industry. I've met a lot of cool, like, women engineers that have basically stuck it out and been like, like, to hell with you all, I'm going to do my thing. And they're amazing at it. But it's still an everyday struggle. I mean, there are so many women that have, gold, platinum albums for just their recordings. And yet they still get questioned about stuff. So, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, doing that for your church. Yeah, it took practice to know what to listen for, but once you know, it's hard to ignore. Yes, exactly right, Justin. Sorry, I'm cleaning off my brushes so I can get better at doing some of these smaller things because I'm changing colors here, friends. I'm not wrapping up by any means. But yeah, so it was just difficult. So, radio was great. I felt like I had more freedom to do what I wanted, and to be around people that were like-minded and wanting to do things. I actually taught an engineering class for some folks at the station, and they were just super happy to, like, take the skills and knowledge and actually apply it to other places of where they were going, that kind of thing. And I actually had a lot of people, like, thank me for, like, wow, you actually took the time to allow me to ask these silly questions and not get frustrated and, like, want to, leave the room. And I was like, no, because I want you all to learn. And I think that that mentality for me carried over to being here in games. And doing board gaming is like, I want people to learn these wonderful games, and I want people to feel like they can participate and be a part of it. And one way that they can do that is if you actually have a patient person willing to take the time to teach you a board game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I am here. So anyway, yeah, so that was all kind of a really long story for why I did engineering in the first place. But yeah, gatekeeping is still a thing, friends. Believe it or not, there are still people that think other people don't have a place in their industry, which is a really bummer. Big bummer in my eyes. Big bummer. All right, what is this handle looking like? Appreciate the good story time. You're welcome, Michelle. All right, so I'm gonna do her waistband. I'm gonna do her waistband. I kind of want to do this a little bit of a grayish brown. Trying to mix things together here. Oh, that's a little too dark. I think I need to add a little more. So, do y'all have any weekend plans? After this stream, I need to go grocery shopping My husband and I need to go grocery shopping because we're supposed to be cooking a ham tomorrow for my in-laws. So we need to go to the store, make sure they got ham. And then we're also going to be doing some vegetables. I think we're going to do some green beans or something with bacon. I don't know. You can never go wrong with adding bacon to a meal, in my opinion. Yeah, it is Easter weekend for those that celebrate Easter. Happy Easter to you all. Yeah, so the weather's supposed to hold out this weekend. So we're supposed to get some sunny skies, I should say. Some sunny skies this weekend. So, being out on our patio, we're gonna bring the in-laws over, have them over on the patio with us. So that should be really nice. Yes, anything with bacon is better, Tail. I totally agree. I didn't used to like Brussels sprouts, and now I love Brussels sprouts because you can add bacon to them. Does anybody have those things that you're like, wow, I didn't realize I liked this thing, and yet I added bacon to it and my whole world changed? Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are. Okay, let's get back to Whisper. She's looking pretty good, friends, I think. Yeah, her paws are a little rough. I think I'm gonna have to do some details to define her paws a little bit and to kind of go back over some of the things. But I like the progress I have so far. I can't really decide yet what I want to do with this little safety pin. But as of right now, I think she's looking okay. So let's get this brown going. You like the blue eyes? Yes, I do too. I think it helps tie it together. I think it helps tie this outfit together. All right, now we're getting into the smaller areas, so I feel like I need to go slower. I feel like I need to go slower on here. Oh, too much paint. Too much paint on these smaller areas. Gotta make sure we get our belt a little more defined here. I will post a picture of her on social media when I'm done, so you can kind of see the more of the details here, because I don't, as much as I'm trying to get as close and be blurry and not blurry and all that jazz, I don't think this webcam is doing it justice, so yeah. All right. Oops, had a phone call right after I sent my hangout with the DJ's message. Wow. It's all right, Legends. Glad you're back. I always just appreciate the lurks, you know? Always appreciate the lurks. Oh, I gotta get this little area. Oh, and her earring. There we go. Got her belt there. So, I'm trying to see. Had some discussion here. Used to give my movie passes as sneak previews. Huh. Oh, I had some DJs here that used to give me movie passes as sneak previews. Oh, sweet. Like movie... to like concerts and stuff, or movies, legends? Okay, her earring is gold. Oh, I think back here, I think it's white. Okay. For that. So I will have to paint that white. I think I'll do the handle. Actual movies in theaters, yeah. What is that now? Who knows? I totally miss going to the movies. Ugh, I totally miss it so much. We have the movie theaters here that have those recliner seats. So you're like, feel like you're at home watching a movie. Ah, sorry. I'm getting back into frame. Sorry. Yeah, I miss those. Where you can actually like choose your seats where you want them to. We also have theaters here in town that you can actually order like full-on dinners and they bring them to your seat. So you can order like a burger and fries or some pizza and salad and they bring them to your seat. So you can actually have full-on meals and not just popcorn and candy, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I always like a good popcorn and candy with my movie. But yeah, we have some pretty cool theaters up here that used to do that. Although now in the pandemic times, I don't know if they will reopen again. It's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Last time our theater had actual plates of food. Yep, that's how it was for us too. Which chain of the Eden Theater? There are several back in Texas before where I moved from. Well, there's ones called, I think they're called Cinetopia. Cinetopia, you can do that. And then there's others here. Like the McMenamins has some places that are conversions, like restaurants and pubs and theaters. Yeah, Cinetopia was a big one that you can do that. Ooh, Eden theaters are great. Full wait staff too. Yes, Michelle. Full wait staff too. Those were the days, right? Isn't that so crazy? Those were the days that you have to say that now? I mean, it wasn't that long ago, my husband and I went to a drive-in movie, and we were like, when was the last time we went to a drive-in movie? And it was years, like totally years since I went to a drive-in movie. But they were open during COVID times, and what was cool is that they actually spaced out the parking spots like at least one car apart from each other. So your cars were socially distant from one another. And then instead of, they used to have, you know, the speakers that you would like connect to your car itself. Well, they had a radio station instead that you can tune into from your actual car radio that would play the audio for the movie. So, yeah, and then they had socially distant, like a snack bar that you can go and order, but they had it socially distanced and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, full wait staff with better service since you could press a button when you wanted something. Yes. Those were the days, friends. Those were the days. All right, she's looking pretty darn good, friends. Okay, so I've got her little safety pin I gotta do on the back here. I've also gotta do her earring and the X-Acto knife here. I think I might do a little bit of touch-ups on that, but a little bit there. But I'm liking what I've got so far. So let's do a little bit of a light color. Let's do the white. Yeah, because it's kind of like bird feathery tufts. Nice progress on the paint. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. So I don't know if you can see on the, on the box here, kind of over her shoulder is the little tuft of the feathers. So you can't really get the idea, but I think it's a lighter gray color. Gotta run. Hope everyone has a great evening. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you. I will probably be checking in with you in a few hours with the Charity Board Gamer. So see you then. So yeah, so I think on her tufts, I think are that lighter color. So I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for this one here. All right. She's looking awesome. Watching you do this is giving me motivation to actually try this myself. Oh, great. Oh, that's so awesome to hear, Tail. That's so awesome to hear. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a pro by any means. I'm just enjoying myself, and I'm glad you all are too. This has been just kind of therapeutic for me because last week, as you know, I was not streaming on Friday. I unexpectedly lost a family member who passed away. And so that was really hard to take. And I just didn't feel like up to streaming that day because I didn't want to fake my emotions because I was not in a good place. So yeah, it's good to get back into it now with you all here and watching me paint this mini. So yeah. I was also talking on another stream as in like, it's interesting to watch like numbers fluctuate as you're streaming. Like they always seem to bounce up and down, which is the way of Twitch. You know, you bounce up and down. People are lurking while they're working. They're channel surfing. I know I'm guilty of channel surfing myself when I'm online. So there's always that part of me that's like, how many people are actually watching right now? But then I get that fact of like, you know, the people that are watching me are here for the community and for the you know, conversation and for playing the games and everything. And that's just all that matters really to me. It's not a numbers game for me. And I'm just so surprised that I turn off viewer count for my sanity. Okay, so how do I do that, Michelle? I don't know how to do that. I think that would be more helpful for me. Is that a thing you could do on OBS? Because if it is, then I would definitely do that. But yeah, I don't do it for the numbers. I do it for the pure enjoyment of I love board games, and I know all of you love board games too, so let's chat together and have a good time and play games together. You know, that's what I do on my Wednesday streams. I like to play games with y'all in the chat, so because that's what I did, you know, pre-pandemic, pre-streaming. I hosted events and I taught people how to play games, and we played games, and it was awesome. And I miss that a lot. I miss doing that a lot. So Twitch has kind of been a saving grace for me in that sense of being able to stream and still connect with folks. So I don't use OBS to ensure it would show viewers there. Oh, okay. Oh, you do it from your creator dashboard. Okay. I do have my creator dashboard open. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Something else I'll have to tinker around with after the stream. But that is good to know. That is good to know. Yeah, I think I kind of like having this little tuft, little furry tuft back here. Sorry, friends, I'm trying to get back into the frame here. Okay. There we go. Oh, too much paint on that one. So next week, I think I've got my game lined up for Wednesday. And then Friday, I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet what to do on my Friday stream. Gonna be going to the coast for a couple days, so I will be back for my Wednesday stream, but not sure what I'm gonna do for my Friday. Hold on, let me look. Getting in some. All right, do we have her back here? All right, a little bit more. A little bit more on the back there. If y'all have any suggestions on what y'all like to see me do on a Friday, pop them into that chat there. I may tackle another solo adventure. Ah, sorry. I may do another one of these streams, see how it goes. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, now we need to get some gray for the safety pin, but I want to use the same. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the gray as I did for her fur because it's behind her. So I think that'll be all right. All right. Let's see. So we're done with this one here. All right, Michelle, enjoy your date night, friend, and enjoy your Chipotle. Have a good evening. Thank you for always being available. I appreciate you for the company as well. All right. Alrighty. So I think what I'm gonna do, friends, is I'm gonna paint that one there. Oh, I should have done a little bit more. Okay. So this is what we got. This is what we got, what we got, what we got. We still gotta get her earring. And her safety pin back there. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna just do to the base. I think I'm gonna do the base the same color as her eyes. I think that would be pretty cool. All right, let's see. Okay. So we're gonna do this safety pin back here. Oh, I should move this over. Move this. go. All right, so we've got her. Let's see. Let's do a little bit. Sorry. Getting all focused here now. Probably have to do the touch-ups and things off camera, off stream, but I will make sure to post. So if y'all are not following me, let me get the handles here. You can check me on the socials, because I will make sure to post a picture of our progress here. All right, almost there. All right. Now we're going to do her earring. What do we think? Does it look kind of gold to y'all? Do you think it's kind of gold there? Yeah, I think it might be kind of gold. Eclectic Camel's now hosting. Thanks, Eclectic Camel, for the host. I don't know if you're here in the chat, but thank you. Let's see if I can get some gold here, huh? Or what I got here? Don't want it to be too bright. Don't want it to be too bright. Okie doke. Let's see. Don't need a whole lot, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this first and then kind of go over it with the other color. This is like super bright yellow. And it's not a super bright yellow ring. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get into the frame here. All right, I did underneath a little bit. Now this is where it kind of gets tricky because I don't want to get on her face. So I gotta go super slow. Super slow. I'm gonna let that dry. Oops. Let that dry for a sec, and then I'm gonna do the bottom, her base. Paint her base. And then go back over it with the lighter color there. While we're, excuse me, gonna be wrapping up here in just a little bit. If anybody has any options of who we should raid, let me know. See who's on right now. More Games Please is on. Disco Elysium. Yeah, we got a few folks, so keep that in mind. I'm still gonna go on for just a little bit longer. Just got a few more things to do here. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions on who we should go raiding to, pop them into the chat. The mini looks great. Thanks, Herbs. Thank you. Pretty proud of my progress, I do have to say. I think next time, I will draw, there's quite a large minion in this game. I think I might paint that one next. The next time I do this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for next time. Whatever that is. I don't know. I'm rotating things. I'm rotating things out. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the blue of her eyes because I think it's a really nice color. And that's what I'm gonna paint the base. So my goal is each character box has a little like border color. And so I think I'm gonna use those colors to paint their bases. So kind of be like, this is, you know, the blue player, and this is the red player, and all that kind of stuff. So that's my goal. Oh, sorry, folks. You can't really see what I'm doing. Appreciate all you just hanging out, too, because this is my first mini painting stream. And I'm learning so much here. I'm learning so much here. And I hope this has encouraged you, if you ever want to do mini painting, to do it. Because if an amateur like me can do it, you can do it. And I know that sounds total cheeseball. But it's true, yo. It's true, y'all. I also have some cool clear coat that I think I'm gonna put on after I do some of these like finishing touches. Yeah, so I won't post I won't post the photo yet until I get a clear coat on this. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Sorry folks, I'm not really chatting right now because it's like crunch time. Gotta focus. Sorry, as I'm working on the smaller and smaller details, the closer I feel like I'm moving the mini up into the camera. Good gravy, folks. I give you all the applause for putting up with these shenanigans today. Getting closer. Getting closer. Gamer Kitty Soma's upstairs. I think she's ready to come down again. I hear her. I hear her little desperation cries. Like, okay, I've done napping. Can I come out now? I want to see my people. We're getting close, friends. We're getting close. All right, let's do around the bottom here. And then we'll go over her ring. And then I'll call it a day. I will call it a day. Yeah, I feel like there's still gonna be some touch-ups. I gotta let it dry, you know? more than to put the base, to put the clear coat on. And I don't want to hold her too tightly because I don't want the oils of my hands to wipe any of the paint off. I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Sorry, friends. I am also trying to be conscious that you all are watching. So you need to see something here. All right, so we've got her base now. I'm just gonna go over her earring with a little bit. And then I think we'll call it a day, friends. So let me get that. Okay, let's see. So we don't want her to have a super, super gold earring because, you know, it's the apocalypse. So it's not like she's blinging out for the end times. Got to make it look realistic, you know? So here we go. Oh, there you go. getting a little better there. Ah, sorry. Where is my shot? There it is. All right, yeah, that looks a little bit more realistic there. Yeah. There we are. Okay, so we'll need to do just some touch-ups for another day. But let me give you the final reveal here for today's efforts. Here's Whisper. There we go. Little front view there. Their X-Acto knife. And turn around on the back. There she is with her feathers, her safety pin. There we are. I kind of did a little bit more on her earring to kind of make it a little less shiny. So there she is. Looks awesome. Thank you, Tail. Thank you, Herb. So let's do a comparison. Whoa, there we go. Well, it's my own interpretation, right? That's what I said originally. My own interpretation. There she is. I think she turned out all right. I think she turned out all right. So I'm gonna do some touch-ups off camera and do some clear coats, but you all will see the final product on social media. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me on this Festive Friday. It was really great. I appreciate all of you and your patience with me as I was trying to hold the mini and paint and talk at the same time. You all are wonderful. Do we have any people that we want to raid? Who is on right now? Slumber Snack is on. Looks like they're playing stuff online. Let's see, what does it say? Playing something. Ross has got Disco Elysium on. Yeah, let's give Slumber Snack some love. I feel like she can do some love here, so let's do that. Just coming out from lurking to say hi. Aw, thank you, Board Game Spam. Andrew and Pia. Hello to you as well. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed everything that I did, all the shenanigans that I was up to today. Yeah. So funny. So funny. Anyway, yeah, let's give some love Slumber Snack. And we will do a raid to them. So give them all the fun emotes and things. Give them all the love and support. And thanks again for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back on Wednesday. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Yes, we love lurking while mini painting. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Board Game Spam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, give Slumber Snack all the love, all the emotes and things. And I will catch you all next week, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT for some more board gaming fun times. All right, take care, folks.